Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of August from the 16th through the 31st. I apologize, these posts are a little bit late for the last few signs I needed to do. Honestly, just had a super busy weekend with family, with my grandbaby, so I apologize for that, but here we go, and let's take a look and see what's coming up here today. So I'm going to be using the What's Brewing Spilling the Beans deck by Fire Witch Tarot. And just a reminder, guys, this is general, so please do keep that in mind throughout the reading. Release what does not make sense for you. All right, so let's begin, Capricorn, see what's coming up for the second half of the month. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. So what's brewing, guys? Let's take a look. We've got spoiled coming through here. Either someone has spoiled you, or you have spoiled somebody that you're thinking about. We'll have to see what that's presenting itself here with. Or, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong, if I can talk today. There's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself also. Let's see, fulfilling a fantasy, okay? So spoiling yourself, fulfilling a fantasy, take that if it applies. Maybe there's something here that you've really been wanting to do for yourself, for a connection, or even a friendship or a family member. But, you know, fulfilling a fantasy could also obviously be somebody that you're romantically linked to or somebody that you are feeling a desire for. Let's take a look and see what else. What's brewing for you? Love story, once upon a time. Very nice. And then we've got red lipstick stains. Okay, so, fulfilling a fantasy and these red lipstick stains could go together. There could be a very strong sexual chemistry between you and a particular person here. If you are Divine Feminine watching for a masculine, maybe there are particular fantasies that you have in mind when it comes to your masculine, or again, that could go the other way. They're fantasizing about you. Red lipstick could be your favorite shade of lipstick. Let's see what else. So we'll see how this love story presents itself. Is it a good love story, or are there challenges here? Let me grab one more message. We do have sports. Okay, that could be something that you really enjoy, playing sports, or this could be something that your person is either enjoying doing, or the two of you might have that in common. I'm just guided to pull one more from this deck. And then we've got chill vibes. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify these messages presenting itself here with some tarot. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, so what's brewing? Let's go ahead and clarify these messages. Okay, we do have a reverse Ten of Cups. So obviously in the upright, this is an awesome message of love, marriage, family. The two of you being able to live happily ever after, a dream that can manifest between you and a person. Right now, these dreams are on hold perhaps, especially if there are challenges in your love story. And it's interesting how it says love story once upon a time. So once upon a time, maybe things were good between the two of you to the point where you might have really seen a future with this person. They could have also spoiled you with gifts, with attention, with love, or that is how you conducted yourself with them. But it's interesting with that sports card coming through here. They could have also been playing games with you, fantasizing about other people. There could have been an affair here. We do have the star, so this is actually a really nice message of hope, letting us know that there could be a potential wish that could still manifest itself here. Certainly when it comes to fulfilling a fantasy, that's manifesting a wish regarding that fantasy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarian, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. But the star card is also a card of self-care, taking care of you. You know, spoiling yourself, especially if somebody fell short in that department in your relationship. Two of Wands. So there's this need to really make a decision here about the future when it comes to this love connection. Once upon a time, I'm just getting that when you first connected with this person, it was good. It was a good connection. You felt the chemistry. They felt the chemistry with you. But somewhere along the line, perhaps through these fantasies, it turned into a game, maybe for this person, and part of that game involves other people, infidelities. So I just get here, Capricorn, that you might be presented with a couple of paths that you are being given. You know, it's up to you the direction that you go. One path will lead you down a road where you might ultimately find you could be really happy with a particular person, and the other road might lead you down a very different path where you either find love elsewhere or you detach from an unhealthy relationship because something's not working there. So you've got some decisions here that you are being faced with. And then we've got the Eight of Wands, which does represent rapid action and fast movement here. So quick decisions. Two of Wands about making the actual decision. And then the Eight of Wands is perhaps once you do come to terms with what you want and you're ready to create some sort of movement in your life, things move rather quickly. And this is interesting how we've got the Three of Wands, because this is about looking ahead. So looking ahead towards the future and what it is that you're wanting, so that you can grow in your life rather than being stagnant. We've got eights popping up here. Okay, so I look at eights as sort of like that sideways infinity symbol, you know? Maybe at one point in time, once upon a time, you saw this connection as a happily ever after type situation, but it's coming up in the reverse for a reason. So we've got a love story here that might be going through some struggles or some challenges, or even perhaps not quite sure if this has the capability of lasting forever. I feel when it comes to you, Capricorn, you feel a passionate connection with this person. You're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to work hard to make sure that you guys work it out. But I'm also getting for you that you're still in the process of really learning about your wants, your needs. Still learning about particular life lessons that on a particular journey that you're on. So I just feel maybe that the timing might be a little bit off here. And then we've got, look at this, we've got the Two of Swords. So there's this stuck energy. You might feel like you're at a stalemate with this person because of those difficult choices. You know that you've got choices to make, but maybe you're having a hard time making them. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles is a fantastic message as well. You've got tens popping up as well here. So there are certain cycles that need to complete when it comes to your life, when it comes to your love life. And obviously you know what it is that you're dealing with. Is something coming to an end in order to bring you something better? When it comes to your money matters, if that's been an issue for you, maybe things will be turning around there. Or some of you guys might feel like you're at a dead-end job and you're stuck and it's not going anywhere. But, you know, remember, you've got the Star card right here. So this is giving you an illuminated path to go in a different direction. Maybe that's what this Two of Wands is all about as well. Because you, as I've mentioned, you're being given a couple of different paths to take. It's up to you which way you go. Maybe one of those paths will just lead you back towards the past and not really making any sort of progress. And maybe this is that fork in the road where you're really being directed to go in a different way, or at least giving you the option, the choice to go a different way. It's up to you what you decide to do with that. But maybe you're also allowing your fears to get in the way. You could be lying to yourself or self-sabotaging. You could be dealing with someone who's being deceptive with you, or you're being deceptive with yourself. But look at this. You've got the Ace of Wands. So you really are being directed to grow, to evolve, to be a better version of you, to go after what it is that inspires you. This is a new opportunity right here, a new beginning to help you find the spark in your life, to be able to find the passion that gets you up in the morning. You know, why are you getting up in the morning? Are you excited to do whatever it is that you're thinking about? Whether it has anything to do with your relationships, whether romantic or not, or it might have something to do with your career opportunities, your health, your friendships, your connection with family, so many things. So it really does fall on you, I feel, Capricorn, to make a decision to move you forward from where you're at currently. If where you're at in your life right now is not fulfilling you. That's just kind of what I am getting from that. Okay, so let's add to this. So that's the opening message for you, Capricorn. Let's dig a little bit deeper when it comes to this connection. And I'm going to take a look at what they are hiding from you, or really what it is that you guys could be hiding from each other. I'm going to pull from this Lost in Time Oracle. This is by Calico Moon. So either they're hiding something from you, you're hiding something from them. What could that be? Because with that moon's energy, that could be tapped into that type of vibe as well. You know, secrets, things that are hidden. So what's up with that? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn for this love and life reading, second half of August. Independence Day. Celebrate your personal independence. Yep. You're not tied down to anything or anyone. So if you feel the need to be free from a situation, this is the time to go after it. Look at this. Capricorn, you've got 1111. Either you see this time or this number a lot, or it might be presenting itself to you second half of the month. As you can see here, it says Ascension. Twin souls unite. So you might be dealing with a twin flame connection. Maybe you guys are in separation right now, or just going through some struggles. Or again, you're at that fork in the road where you're not quite sure what it is that you need to do. Just because someone's your twin flame, that doesn't guarantee a reunion. It doesn't guarantee that everything is smooth sailing from here on out. Twin flame connections, as beautiful as it is, could be very challenging also. But it does indicate an ascension of some sort, getting you onto the right path in your life. And it's up to your twin to be able to get onto the same path as you. But there's a potential for wish fulfillment here. You know, but right now with this Winter card, things could be frozen between the two of you, giving you the opportunity to just take a step back for a minute, just stop what you're doing. Certainly when it comes to your romantic partnerships, this is a time for you to go within, as it says, meditate, contemplate, go within, figure this all out before you take any sort of action. And maybe that's where the struggle is. Maybe that's why you're just having a little bit of a hard time to make that decision. But once you do, look at these cards. We have action, and it says the power is yours, the choice is yours, the time is now. I mean, I could not have planned that card popping up the way it is coming through here right now at this time. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool, Capricorn. There's something here for you to do as far as making life-altering choices that will finally get you onto the right path. And I'm kind of getting it's got a whole lot to do with not just your love life. There's something going on in your life that maybe you've been ignoring it, or you've been pushing it under the rug, or you haven't been able to deal with it, whatever it is. You've always had the power for change. You've always had the power to take action, but maybe you haven't done it for whatever reason. But maybe the time is now. So that's why you've got that fork in the road. You know, you're just right there. Which way are you going to go? This way? This way? What feels right to you? What feels right to your heart? Trust your gut. Trust your intuition here. Something about the month of February that's popping up for some of you. February for love. I mean, we could be dealing with Valentine's Day vibes here. Maybe that's something significant for some of you. Could be your person's birth month. So, you know, take that for how it makes sense. Or maybe sometime during the course of next February, sometime next year, something significant could be happening. Things could be frozen, as I've mentioned. So this could take a little bit of time for some of you. And then we've got self-care coming through here. It says, while you were gone, I created this masterpiece. So if you're in separation from somebody, for example, your twin, maybe this is you working on yourself. And if you haven't done the work on yourself, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Interesting how I just mentioned the possibility of next February, because look at the card that's coming up next. It's kind of hard to see, but it says next year. Plan ahead. Be prepared. Capricorn, be prepared. Okay, there's something here that's significant, possibly for early next year. So maybe now is the time to focus on you. You know, just focus on you in the meantime, because there's work here that needs to be done for you specifically. So let's add to this. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. So this particular deck, it's got upright and reversed meanings. It also has new oracle messages as well as new court cards in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. All right, so let's take a look and see what additional messages here for Capricorn. So yeah, don't stand in your way, Capricorn. It's time to make progress here. Justice. Bring balance back into your life. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. It's time to really face the truth of the matter, whatever it is. This is offering you the clarity that is needed. It's time for you to act from a space of integrity. Karmic justice. Okay, balancing the scales. That's what we're tapped into here. If you're dealing with any sort of legal issues, that needs to be addressed. You don't want to sweep that under the rug. You don't want to not be prepared for it. So definitely do what is necessary. Take whatever sort of action you need to take if that's something that you are dealing with. Now, take a look at this. We've got the Devil card popping up. This is your own energy in tarot, Capricorn, okay? So if you are bound to a person or bound to something, the Devil could be tapped into some sort of bondage, addiction, attachments, temptations, whatever it is. If you're feeling trapped in a situation, look at this. You've got the power to break free, right? You always have had that power. You need to recognize that. If you're obsessed with something that is unhealthy for you, or that you know it's a situation, a relationship that's just not going anywhere, maybe that's why there's that stalemate vibe. It's up to you to finally unfreeze things in your life so that you can get going. Get going on the right path, you know? So this is speaking to you very loudly here. Look, it's right next to the 1111 card. The time has come for you to do something about this in order for you to ascend and for you to move forward. Certainly when it comes to your love life and a particular twin soul connection here. But that could apply to anybody, not just a twin flame connection. You've got wishes here that can manifest, so go for it. You've got Archangel Daniel here to help you out when it comes to your relationships. So it does say, I am the angel of marriage, union, and eloquence. I can help you attract love into your life to help you become the best version of yourself so you can be the ideal partner for your ideal partner. When you are fulfilled and whole within yourself, this paves the way for finding true love through another. I can help heal those who are going through a divorce or separation to reignite and maintain the spark in your partnerships. I'm here to help open your heart chakra. Whoa, perfect timing. I mean, things are frozen, things are at a standstill, nothing's going on maybe for some of you. Archangel Daniel is here to assist, and I love how it indicates that you got to find the best version of yourself. And how do you get there? By self-care. Implementing self-care as a part of your routine. We have the Two of Pentacles here. Didn't we already get that? Hold on, let me just check. Or am I tripping? No. I'm thinking of the Two of Swords. Twos are popping up. So duality. Pentacles, your own earth energy. So it's time for you to make some necessary changes here, Capricorn. This could be indicative of the ups and downs that you've had in your life, romantically, your other relationships, your health, any sort of addictive behavior, addictions, obsessions, whatever this is. It's time to make better decisions. At the end of the day, that's what this is about. You don't want to be juggling people, opportunities. It's time to make a choice. It's time to make a decision. And it's interesting, really, how this is lining up the way it is. Action, the power is yours. The choice is yours. The time is now. And the Two of Pentacles is all about time management. You don't want to waste any more time, Capricorn, because those opportunities that are presenting itself to you will pass you by if you don't take any sort of action to make it happen. You've got the Ace of Swords right here, offering you that clarity that the Justice card is also wanting you to find. This is your breakthrough card right here, to be honest with yourself. It's time. It's time to make better, sound decisions for your future, for your relationships, for your friendships, for your relationships with other people, not necessarily romantic. It's time for you to offer yourself a new beginning and a new opportunity in love, in life, whatever is weighing heavily on you. It's time. You could be successful, but you have to take action. The time is now. You don't want to procrastinate any further. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords right here. Deception, lies. Now, if there were infidelities in your partnership, this is you having to take care of you first in order for you to perhaps do better in the future love connections, where you might have gotten yourself involved in third-party situations, again, unhealthy attachments, unhealthy relationships, where there could have been infidelities, or just two people who were lying to themselves, maybe lying that you guys were meant to be, or pretending that this was, your happily ever after, when in fact, maybe it wasn't. Maybe that's why we've got this amazing Ten of Cups in the reverse. Look at the energy in the upright. Okay, it's very different. But there's this important need, truly, Capricorn, to not lie to yourself. Be your own masterpiece. Look at this. Look at this. Here it is in the upright, Ten of Cups. Okay, so when it comes to your relationships, especially those that have been severed through whatever challenges, it could, again, be love triangles, infidelities, and that sort of thing. But it doesn't have to be that. Whatever caused the two of you to break up, you can have this Ten of Cups in the upright, where you can find your way back to each other, where a dream can still manifest, wishes can still come true. This represents things falling into place, alignment right here for two people. This could lead towards marriage. This could lead towards true happiness for you. So, something significant next year. Be prepared, because something truly wonderful could happen between you and this person. But you don't want to go back to this type of energy of the Three of Swords, where someone's heart was broken, there were betrayals. Okay, love triangles, again, that are possibly popping up here. So you don't want to regress and go back to that. Otherwise, you're just going to end up breaking up all over again. That is if you end up having a reunion with your person. Again, could be a twin, but doesn't have to be. And here you are, being given a new beginning, okay? You don't want to waste that. And this action and the Fool card, for me, it kind of goes together, because especially if you're afraid to go after something or someone, the leap of faith, that's what the Fool is all about. Taking that leap of faith, regardless of your fears and anxieties, and just going for it anyway, because you just don't know how things are going to play out. But you might just find that it works out in your favor better than you could have ever imagined. Truly. You've got the redwood tree right here, tapping into your resilience and how strong you actually are. You've been through hell and back, Capricorn. I feel that for some of you guys. But you're a survivor. You're strong. Don't forget that. And then you're being reminded through this emerald of water to go with the flow. So this card says it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. We've already had the Two of Swords representing that stalemate. Okay, so you're being reminded here to get rid of that type of environment. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. Yep, it really does come down to you loving yourself first. That's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this, but I really like how these messages have presented itself here. All right, so let's tap into their deepest thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you. So I'm going to start with this deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials, the Love Journey deck. So their deepest thoughts about you, Capricorn. All right, let's see. You are my castle in the sky. I swear this card keeps popping up. Okay, so perhaps right now it's just, maybe they feel like it's a far off fantasy, that it's just too far gone to be able to manifest this. But I really don't think it's impossible for some of you guys, you know? I'll keep you warm, okay? So even though there could be this very frozen, cold energy between the two of you right now, they also want to be able to come back into your life, and maybe they represent that warmth in your heart, you know, or vice versa, or that's how you both feel about each other. There's something about the kisses here. They miss it, and maybe you miss their kiss as well. I apologize for that noise. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like our house, it's right close. Well, it's not like right close, but I mean, it's close enough that we've got trucks that are like backing up, and you just hear all that beeping. It's so annoying. Sorry about that. But yeah, they miss your kiss. Look at this. We need to rewrite our history. They want to be able to come up with a new love story here, okay? Which totally makes sense considering the messages that presented itself in this reading. Where is that card? I gotta find it now. Here it is. Love story. Okay, once upon a time. And something clearly happened in this love story, and they want to be able to rewrite it so that it maybe can have a happy ending this time. We need to rewrite our history. We need to rewrite the love story. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at their deepest fantasies when it comes to you. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Sugar and Spice Oracle deck, a little naughty, a little nice. So this particular deck, it can contain profanity, it can contain sexual innuendos in the messages. If you're not interested in hearing this portion, you're more than welcome to fast forward to the next section. So Capricorn, their deepest fantasies when it comes to you. So not all the messages are sexual in nature, but I just wanted to warn you guys. All right, so let's see. Capricorn, we've got avocado. Okay, I know I can be a bit complex when you first meet me. Sometimes I tend to put up that tough exterior. I just need time to soften up and relax. That's all. With you, I've never had that problem. You can do with me whatever you want. You know who I am. I'm the one who loves you always and forever. Whoa. It's a part of their deepest fantasies when it comes to you. They still see always and forever with you. Wow. Let's see what else. Their deepest fantasies. We have Mint. I'm typically cool, calm, and collected, but when you're within reach, so close to me, teasing me, tantalizing me with desire for you, I can feel your breath upon my lips. I simply want nothing more than to melt into your arms, our bodies intertwined, while the sensation lasts. Okay? So, I mean, they feel this intense chemistry with you. The desire, it's here. Let's grab one more message. Their deepest fantasies here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Look at that. We've got passion fruit. Do you have any idea how much I desire you? This passionate connection between us is undeniable. I feel the very essence of you even when you're not near. What I would give to have you here. If you've ever wondered if they still want you, if they still desire you, hopefully this gives you an indication of where they're at, because they clearly do. Okay? So if things are obviously cold for some of you guys because there's no interaction, no communication, maybe it's been a very long time since you guys have even connected in any way, shape, or form, this is a part of their deepest thoughts and fantasies. They still miss you. They still think about you. They still desire you. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my Tarot Teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, for this love and life reading, second half of August. Let's take a look. Let's see what else. Let's see. Look at that. You've got the Magician. Okay, so this is offering you particular tools here, Capricorn, to welcome in a new beginning for you and your ideal person here. A positive outcome is possible. A rekindled romance, a rekindled partnership, all of these things possible. But as you can see from the Magician, it's time to take action, okay? It's not going to happen all on its own. Somebody needs to take action here. Otherwise, you remain here with that Two of Swords. We've already seen it in this reading. If nobody takes any sort of action, Capricorn, then you remain at a stalemate in this situation. And that's really not where you're meant to be. And as we've seen here in this reading already, action needs to be implemented. Action needs to be taken. You both have your own free will. You both have your own choices. If nobody takes any action to make this happen, that's a choice in and of itself too. We've got the Ace of Pentacles right here, and then we've got the Six of Cups. So they're definitely reminiscing, they're thinking about you, they're feeling nostalgic. We already see that they miss you, they miss the kisses. They want a new beginning, they want to be able to manifest this new beginning with you. For some of you, part of the reason why things might be stuck is you might be wanting them to do the legwork here. Maybe you're waiting for them to reach out to you. This Ace of Pentacles, though, it represents a solid offer towards commitment of some sort, whether it's marriage, whether, just to let you know nobody else is in the picture. Clearly, for some of you, there were infidelities. There could have been a love triangle here. So for now, things are stuck because this is a situation that's waiting for action. Somebody needs to take action here. It's like the train is here, somebody hop on and do something. When it comes to the masculine, I'm just feeling some of you could be dealing with a masculine who could be an air sign, possibly Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, could be younger than the feminine here. Page of Swords is a very curious energy, very restless, really wanting to communicate, but unable to do so in the meantime. Wanting to, however. But in the meantime, just really thinking about the feminine perhaps, missing the feminine, those intimate moments. And then we've got the Lover's card right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Capricorn. You might have Gemini in your chart. The love is here. The sexual attraction is here. There's this desire to come back into union. And here we are again with the need for choices and decisions. Without a choice, a decision being made here, you remain stuck. And I don't think that's what it is that you're wanting here, Capricorn. That could apply to other areas of your life too, because this is a love and life reading. It's not just a love life reading. So if you're stuck, for example, doing something that you're not happy with, maybe you're in a dead-end job, you're not happy. You could, for some people, it could be something as simple as you're not happy with where you live and you know that you want to move and you need to move, but you haven't done anything to move. That sort of thing. You've got choices here. You've got options here. You've got the Seven of Cups. Lots of choices, lots of options. But this is now perhaps trying to teach you a lesson that you got to make wiser, better choices. Maybe past attempts got you into situations that were not the best for you, which is why we've got your own devil energy popping up here. That's got you in that type of either toxic environment or it's just an unhealthy situation. You can find happiness, certainly when it comes to love and romance. You've got the Two of Cups right here. Balance for sure needed in your life. There's a mutual attraction that you have with somebody here. You love them, they love you. The two of you together make a very good partnership, very compatible. But you guys had a very painful ending to your partnership for whatever reason and why that happened. Part of the reality for some of you guys is there could have been backstabbing going on, infidelities, which we've seen, third-party situations, love triangles. But look at this. You've got the Sun, so you're meant to find happiness regardless. Things can still work itself out, but again, it keeps popping up with the need to take action, the need to make that life-altering decision to get you onto the path that you're meant to be in love and life. Okay? So that's what's presenting itself there. So let's go ahead and grab some insight now and what you both have learned on this journey here. All right, so let's start with the Divine Masculine. I'm going to pull from my Voices Volume 1 deck, focusing on the masculine. So what have they learned on this journey? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Divine Masculine. What have they learned? What have they learned here? I love you truly. I love you deeply. I love you inside my heart. I love you for everything you are to me. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. That's straight from the heart when it comes to the Divine Masculine and what they've learned about this connection. I don't like to show that I'm vulnerable, so I pretend to have it all together, especially when I'm missing you. So in front of friends, family, coworkers, whoever, in front of the whole world, they're trying to appear put together. But it's the opposite. They miss you and they don't want people to see that they're actually hurting. Thoughts of you randomly creep into my head and it freaks me out because I worked so hard to try to forget you. That didn't work. It didn't work. They tried to forget you, Divine Feminine, but you will forever be a part of this masculine's heart space. Let's grab one more message from the masculine, what they've learned on this journey. It's too much. I just want one more. Just one more message. Maybe they've learned a whole lot more than what we realize here. Let's grab one more, just one message. Thank you for gracing me with your presence, your smile, your laughter, your joy, your heart, and your unconditional love. So this masculine, very grateful to have connected with the feminine, no matter what. Even though things went south, even though things might have been very challenging in this partnership, this is a part of their lesson. Divine Feminine. Very grateful still. All right, so let's grab some messages now on behalf of the feminine from my Voices 2 deck. And just a reminder, guys, these two decks are actually on sale for the remainder of August. And I will, of course, provide that link down below, as well as all of the other decks you see here. All right, so Divine Feminine, what have you learned? What have you learned? There isn't 1 second throughout my day when I don't think of you. You guys both think about each other. Wow. I don't need to make a wish. You've already come true. So you definitely see your masculine as a wish come true. Nothing is standing between you and I coming together. So what's keeping us apart? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing standing in the way. It's just that somebody needs to take action to make this happen. And lastly, you're my better half. Okay? So you're both really still loving each other, desiring each other. It hasn't been a perfect journey by any means, but I feel you guys can reconnect and find true happiness here still. All right, so that's the lesson that's popping up. Let's go ahead and wrap this up with some musical messages. I'm going to pull from both of my Heart Songs decks, volume 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and grab a couple songs from this deck first. If you are unfamiliar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, so let's grab a couple of songs here. Musical messages for the second half of August. Everything I Need from the Aquaman movie by Skylar Grey. Born on the wrong side of the ocean with all the tides against you. You never thought you'd be much good for anyone, but that's so far from the truth. I know there's pain in your heart and you're covered in scars. Wish you could see what I do, because baby, everything you are is everything I need. You're everything to me. I feel, Capricorn, this could be your person speaking up here, especially if you've been really hard on yourself, not seeing the good within you, not seeing what a beautiful person you are on the inside as well as the outside. They just want you to know that that's how they see you. Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams. Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. 'Cause there was a time when all I did was wish you'd tell me this was love. It's not the way I hoped or how I planned, but somehow it's enough. And what I kind of get from that, Capricorn, is, sometimes we have a particular image or wish or dream of how we want things to manifest. And sometimes it just plays itself out very differently. But at the end of the day, this could still be a very special love connection. And if given half the chance, you guys might be able to find happiness again. So let's grab a couple more songs here from my Heart Songs of the 90s. Wrapping up the messages here, musical messages for the collective. Second half of August. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. You and I, by the Scorpions. I lose control when I'm close to you. Don't look at me like this. There's something in your eyes. Is this love at first sight? Like a flower that grows. Life just wants you to know all the secrets of life. It's all written down in your lifelines. It's written down inside your heart. You and I just have a dream to find our love, a place where we can hide away. You and I were just made to love each other now, forever and a day. Beautiful lyrics coming through there. So take whatever part of that makes sense. And then bottom of the deck, we've got Get Here by Olita Adams. You can reach me by sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope. Take a sled and slide down slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy colt, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Again, another beautiful song. I mean, if you haven't heard any of these songs, guys, definitely listen to this one. It's one of those things where it really captures your heart, letting the person know it's like, I don't care what it is that you need to do to be able to come back to me, but just take action, do something so that we can find our way back to each other. And that basically has been the common theme in this reading. All right, so somebody needs to do something. Take action. Otherwise, you remain stuck. All right, guys, so that's the advice here. I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you, Capricorn, that it helps you out. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so much. Sorry this was a little bit late, but it is what it is. Hope you guys are able to resonate with this, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.